Vladimir, Grand Duchess. Vladimir, are you absolutely sure that you have packed all the suitcases? Haven't you forgotten any of my boxes? No, Grand Duchess. You've asked me 5 times. Well, better to be safe than sorry, so my deceased husband said. God rest his soul. N'est-ce pas?
Oh, if she would only go. The best thing about the Russian winter is that my mother escapes to Paris.
What are you laughing about, Anastasia? Would you remember ever, please, when adults are talking, children have to keep quiet. Compris? Yes, Granny. Please do not call me Granny. I am Grand Duchess Olga of Romanov. This is a law for you as well, ma petite. Vladimir, my jewelry box. Mais vie. And you, my son, don't you want to come to Paris with me?
Now you know I can't leave Moscow. The people are planning a revolution to drive me away. Me, the Tsar of Russia.
Imagine that. The people want to rule themselves? Ha! The people are stupid.
Have you anything to say? Your intelligence is not up to standard, I am afraid.
But Mother...
Really, my son, you need an advisor whom you can rely on. But Rasputin, I believe, has a face of a traitor.
Grand Duchess, that's enough. Rasputin has been in my service for many years, and he was always faithful to me. You had better take care of things you understand more.
Ah! Vladimir! Where is he gone now? I will never get away from here. I cannot fly, unfortunately. Here is your jewelry box. Anastasia! Come here! Yes, Granny. Sorry, Grand Duchess, I mean, of course. As long as I'm away, you will wear this pendant round your neck, so that you won't forget me. Compris, ma petite? I am sure I wouldn't forget you without the pendant either.
And none of us will.
Let's go now. Au revoir, my dears. Au revoir. And Anastasia, don't forget to remain sitting at the table after all have finished eating. And you, my son, make sure you not trust Rasputin too much and...
This Rasputin is totally ineffective. He has promised 1,000 times that the Tsar would go with his mother to Paris. And now, that old pain in the neck has gone away alone. Right, Vladimir?
Well, the rest of the family has stayed here, and how the old woman has tyrannized me again, has treated me like dirt. Vladimir, my hat box.
That'll be the last time if we don't do anything against it. The Tsar lives like a god, and the people in the country are starving.
And in the palace, tons of food is thrown away. Am I right, cook?
Yes, that I had to throw away 5 kilos of loins, 8 kilos of pheasants, 10 loaves of bread, and 3 pounds of butter as well. Well, there we are. If anybody says anything against it, he will be put in prison. I would have a much less against your revolution if Rasputin was not involved.
It's his job to help us drive the Tsar away. After that, he is finished.
Speak of the devil. How do you dare to turn up here? Hadn't you promised that the Tsar would go with his mother to Paris and we'd prepare the revolution in peace?
If you were always shouting, away with the Tsar, he would certainly have gone to Paris. But it doesn't work like that.
These are lame excuses. We can go on without your help. We can do it without you.
It was a silly idea from the beginning.
Can't you wait a little bit? I'll keep my promise. Tonight, you will be rid of the Tsar. Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Nobody has survived. They must all be dead.
I can't help thinking. I think it looks like arsony.
Look over there. That little girl must be freezing. That child is full of soot. She must have been in the palace. She is probably the daughter of a servant.
The devil should get me. Anastasia is still alive. Wait, I will change that immediately.
Well, don't cry. What is your name, my little girl? You must have a name. I don't know my name. I don't know anything.
She doesn't know who she is. That is good. After looking like that, nobody will think that she's the daughter of the Tsar.
She doesn't know who she is. Is that possible? We can't leave her here standing here alone. First of all, you come home to me, and when you have slept, you will know who you are, where you belong. You agree? Come with me. Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, Rasputin's coming. I don't want to see him. Let's disappear.
Hey, stop there! What do you say now? I have kept my promise. The Tsar is dead.
If I wasn't such a light sleeper, we all would have been burned.
Exactly. We finished with you. Come here.
Not so fast. We had agreed that I make sure that the Tsar disappears, whereas you make sure that the people will elect me as their president.
The people can elect who they like. We can't decide that.
Well, I definitely won't elect you. You almost killed us, didn't you?
Exactly. Come here now. Why are you still talking to him?
You will pay for that. The day is yet to come. Yes!
Ah, did you have a good sleep, my little dove? She likes you. Normally she barks when foreigners come to visit us. What's her name? Sasha. Sasha. But there is no reason to cry. Everybody's got a name, but I don't have one. You've told me when I will wake up, I will know who I am. You still cannot remember anything. You have probably lost your memory from the explosion last night. Things like that happen. But I want it back. Will I get it back? When? Difficult to say, perhaps, but perhaps not. You are right, Sasha. Sasha wants you to stay with us. What do you think of that? Yes, but only until I know who I am. I agree. But we need a name for you nevertheless. What name would you like? Could my name be Asha? Of course, only until I remember my own name. Asha. Well, why not? What about breakfast now?
Six years later.
You haven't been elected. This mob has not elected me again.
Democracy isn't worth anything. Let's have a revolution.
Oh, don't talk such rubbish. Revolution. We had one just a couple of years ago.
Okay, then you start a new revolution.